In this video we'll look at what's called box and whisker plots. Now, box and whisker plot is made up of a box in the middle here which contains 50% of the data, and a lower whisker which contains 25%, and an upper whisker, the other 25% of the data. It's made up of 5 numbers, the first number being the minimum value, which in this case is 2, the maximum value, in this case it is 9. We have the middle or the median, which in this problem here is a 5.5, and that's also known as Q2, the second quartile. We also have the first quartile, which is the start of the lower end of the box, which is 4.5 in this diagram, and we have the upper end of the box, which is the upper quartile or Q3, which in this problem is 7.5. So that group of numbers, those 5 numbers, is known as the 5-number summary. So 5 numbers there, those numbers form the important points on the box and whisker plot. So once again, our rectangular box represents the middle half or 50% of our data. The lower whisker is the bottom 25% of our data, and the upper whisker, that is the upper 25% of our values. So here we have an example. So these numbers here we will need to first of all arrange in order from smallest to largest. So there they are in ascending order. So now we have 17 numbers. So once again, using n plus 1 divided by 2, we'll get 18 divided by 2, and therefore the middle number will be the 9th number. So we have first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, 8th, and there is the 9th number, which is our median of 6. Now, to work out the Q1 and Q3 value, we need to halve the halves. So on this side of 6, we would have 8 numbers. Therefore, the middle number would be 8 plus 1 divided by 2, so that's the 4.5 number. So we have the first, second, third, 4th number, so 4.5 would place us there. So therefore, the Q1 would in fact equal 4. Do the same for the top half, so we need the 4.5 number, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4.5 would place us there, which means Q3 is equal to 7. Our max and min are easy enough. The minimum value is the smallest, which is 2, and the maximum value is the largest, which is 9. So now we can use those 5 numbers to draw a box and whisker plot. So the first thing we need is a scale. So I've got a number line, so I need to graph between 2, my minimum, and 9, my max, so that the number line will cover those values. And now I mark where those 5 numbers are on my number line. First there's the 2, there's the maximum value of 9, median of 6, and now Q1 of 4 and Q3 of 7. So draw the middle box between Q1 and Q3, and then the whiskers from the box to the min and box to the max. And there we have our completed box and whisker plot.